I call the 2025 Annual General Meeting of Tecnoglass Inc to order. I am Santiago Giraldo, Chief Financial Officer of the company. Also present is Andrea Zambrano, our General Counsel. I appoint Andrea Zambrano to act as Inspector of this meeting and to execute the oath of office.
I present the affidavit of Continental Stock Transfer and Trust Company showing that notice of the annual meeting and proxy statement was mailed on December 1st, 2025 to all shareholders of record at the close of business on November 24, 2025.
I order the affidavit to be filed in the minute book immediately following the minutes of this meeting.
I present the list of shareholders of record as of the close of business on November 24, 2025, as certified by Continental Stock Transfer and Trust Company.
Will the inspector please report on the number of shares eligible to vote, the number present, and the presence of a quorum?
46,569,446 ordinary shares outstanding and eligible to vote. At least 50% of such shares are represented at this meeting by proxy or in person.
Legal notice of the meeting has been given. A quorum is present. The meeting is regularly and lawfully convened and ready to transact business. The first item of business is to elect two Class C directors to the company's board of directors. Jose Manuel Daes and John Paul Perez have been nominated for election to serve as Class C directors to hold office until such term expires in 2028 and their successors are elected and qualified. I move for their election.
I second the motion.
Are there any persons present who wish to cast a ballot or change their proxy cards? Management cast proxies as directed by the shareholder instructions set forth on such proxies.
The shares voted were sufficient to elect the two Class C directors.
The second item of business is to approve, on an advisory basis, the executive compensation of the company's named executive officers. I move for its approval.
I second the motion.
Are there any persons present who wish to cast a ballot or change their proxy cards? Management cast proxies as directed by the shareholder instructions set forth on such proxies.
A majority of the outstanding shares present and entitled to vote were voted in favor of the proposal.
The third item of business is to select, on an advisory basis, once every 3 years, as the frequency with which the company will hold an advisory shareholder vote to approve executive compensation. I move for its approval.
I second the motion.
Are there any persons present who wish to cast a ballot or change their proxy cards? Management cast proxies as directed by the shareholder instructions set forth on such proxies.
A sufficient number of shares were voted in favor of the proposal.
Representatives of PricewaterhouseCoopers, the company's auditors, will respond to any appropriate questions you may have after the meeting. At this time, all of the business to come before this meeting is now completed. I will entertain a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I so move.
I second the motion. Meeting adjourned.